Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Vibrant Life podcast, the official podcast of the Vibrant Life community. I'm Sarah Nolan, and I'm super excited to be here with you this evening talking about imposter syndrome and leveling up. This whole week, we're talking about leveling up. And in the Recharge program, I help my clients to work through stuff like this, all of the stuff that comes up as they're leveling up, because it is such a, the whole thing that happens in Recharge is that you are leveling up in all areas of life. So imposter syndrome is a natural phenomenon that happens as we level up. Hey, Stephen. So glad you're here with us this evening. So just let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. And just say hello if you're watching live and if you're watching the replay. So this whole week we're talking about everything that comes up when you're leveling up so that you don't keep circling around and not actually getting to that next level. Sometimes we feel like we got to the next level and really we got really close and then we skirted the edge of it and then we end up back where we were before, or we end up on we just go to the side and we don't actually go up. So this whole week I'm giving you guys some guidance on how to get there. And so today we're talking about imposter syndrome. And let me know, have you ever experienced this? Have you experienced imposter syndrome as you have been growing and getting, as you have a breakthrough and you get to that next level? Sometimes it feels really weird, like you're in this kind of a weird zone of kind of losing touch of who you really are and where you really are, and is this really what I want to do? You start questioning everything, and these doubts come in and these fears come in, and imposter syndrome. And what that's really about is your conscious mind has leveled up. Your conscious mind suddenly knows a new reality of what's available to you, a new reality of who you really are. But then subconscious, 95% of your brain, right? There's a big part of you in your subconscious that isn't there yet. They're still back in the old you, playing out the old patterns, playing out the old programs, the old stories, while your conscious mind thinks that, you're on a whole new level. And so that's when imposter syndrome comes in, which is really just an incongruence with your belief system. So this is a time when you start to feel that imposter syndrome come in to update your programming, update your story on all levels, right? Consciously, consciously you can see, a lot of your potential, but then subconsciously, that the inner child inside of you, the person who was told, you don't do things like that. We don't do stuff like that. That stuff, that is too much. That's bad. Money's bad. You don't want to be seen. You don't want to be heard. That person, the person that was told all that stuff, that person doesn't believe it. And so when you feel imposter syndrome coming in, a lot of people want to power through it, ignore it, just do it, right? But there's a lot going on there where if you don't upgrade your stories, if you don't level up the stuff in the background and do that inner work, then you may level up, but then you're going to get to a point where you fall back down and you crash, right? It's like people who win the lottery and then they lose it all, in the next month or the next day, because they haven't done the inner work yet. They haven't aligned themselves. They haven't gotten congruent on all the levels so that, those same stories, those same programs adjust to those old realities. So when you feel imposter syndrome coming in, what do? You've got to upgrade and update on an inner level. And this is something that we do all the time. This is like normal for my inner circle members. We do this constantly. I've just been doing this with my private clients, just going through all of the different aspects of ourselves and leveling them up. And it's like instant shift in perception, instant shift in what they attract, instant shift in clarity and awareness. It's really powerful. So there you go. It's super simple. And this is one of those things, you guys, that people struggle with for a lifetime. But when you have the right tools and processes, it is so incredibly easy, and all it is tapping into your subconscious and making those little shifts. And those little shifts are actually create this snowball effect of major shifts in your life. All right, so go do that and let me know how that goes. And if you want some more assistance with it, if you want to know the specific tools, I give those tools in a 12-week program. So in these 10 minutes, I don't have quite enough time to show you everything. But if you want that, then just let me know, and I can help you out with that. So have an amazing rest of your night. Tomorrow we're going to talk about fear of success. And then we're going to talk about when your family can't handle the new version of yourself. They just want to keep you as like their little baby, the person that they knew as a kid growing up. We're going to talk about what to do about that. All right. So if you are watching this, then I know that you're massively leveling up just like everybody else that I've been talking to. And I'm really excited that you're here and that you're tuning in. And let me know if I can do anything else to help. All right. Well, have a wonderful night and we'll talk soon.